Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're diving into something really interesting, a real estate strategy that we've touched upon before. And it's all about creating passive income while also making a difference. We talk a lot about unique approaches on this show.
Absolutely.
And this one really caught our eye, particularly the work being done by Flowers and Associates. You might remember them from some of our earlier episodes. We've talked about their innovative housing model before.
Yeah, they've been featured a few times now, Robert Flowers and his team.
Right, Robert Flowers, he's the founder. And their approach is really about flipping the script on traditional rentals. And it's all centered around shared independent living for adults with special needs.
It's a really fascinating niche, and they're proving that you can build a successful business while also having a positive social impact.
Exactly. Now, for those who haven't caught our previous episodes, can you give us a quick breakdown of how their model works?
Sure thing. So, traditionally, you think about renting out a whole house to one family, right? But Flowers and Associates, they help investors convert properties into shared living spaces for adults with special needs. So instead of, say, one family, you have individual rooms rented out, each at around $700, typically in a 3-4 bedroom house.
So it's like maximizing the use of the property while also catering to a very specific need. But what I find really interesting is the why behind it. It's not just about filling rooms, it's about addressing a real challenge in our society, right?
Absolutely. You see, finding suitable housing for adults with special needs, it can be a real struggle. There's often a need for a balance between independence and support, and that's not always easy to find in traditional housing setups.
And that's where this model comes in. It's providing that much-needed housing option, and at the same time, it seems like a win-win for investors, too.
Yeah, exactly. On the investor side, you're looking at higher rental income potential simply because you're renting out multiple rooms instead of just the one unit. And because you're catering to a niche market with specific needs, you often have lower vacancy rates, fewer evictions, and even potentially lower repair costs.
So it's like stable income, less hassle. That's the dream for any investor.
Right. But there's another layer to their strategy that I think is really key to their success, and that's their partnerships.
Okay, tell me more about that, because I know they emphasize collaborating with nonprofits. So how does that work exactly?
Well, it's all about leveraging the expertise and resources that these nonprofits already have. See, they're the ones who are already working directly with individuals with special needs.
So they understand their needs.
Yes, they understand their needs, they have established support systems, and they can connect people with compatible roommates, which is so important for a harmonious living environment. It's not just about putting people in a house together, it's about creating a community.
And that community aspect, it's huge. But from an investor's perspective, how do these partnerships actually translate into a more secure investment?
It offers a level of risk mitigation that's really valuable. The
hmm
nonprofit often acts as a sort of intermediary. They help with tenant placements, they make sure the property is being well maintained. They can even step in to help mediate any conflicts that might come up between housemates.
So it takes a lot of the guesswork and the day-to-day management off the investor's plate.
Precisely. And that translates into peace of mind, knowing that things are being handled by experts who understand the specific needs of this demographic. It's a win-win for everyone involved.
I love that. Now, for our listeners who are hearing this and thinking, this is fantastic, how can I explore this further? What would you say is the first step? Because I know Flowers and Associates, they actually offer some guidance, right?
They do. In fact, they have a whole training curriculum for those who want to learn more about investing in special needs housing. It covers everything from identifying the right properties and navigating legal requirements to understanding the specific needs of this demographic.
It sounds incredibly comprehensive.
It really is. It's
Yeah.
designed to give you all the tools and knowledge you need to feel confident and comfortable in this niche.
That's amazing. And if someone wants to reach out to Flowers and Associates directly to learn more about their training or just get in touch, what's the best way to do that?
They can call them directly at 901-621-3544.
Perfect. We'll make sure to include that number in our show notes as well. It's really inspiring to see a model that combines financial success with social responsibility. And I think for anyone listening who's feeling drawn to this, remember, taking that first step, learning more, it could open up a world of possibilities, not just for you, but for so many others who could benefit from this kind of housing.
I completely agree. It's a really powerful example of how creative real estate investing can truly make a difference.